Hi everyone, welcome to Newegg TV. My name is Paul, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and overview of this new product from NETGEAR. This is the NETGEAR Centria WNDR 4700. It is a Wi-Fi router, also a backup device, and a media server. Let's start off with a closer look at the retail box. Now, first off, bear in mind there's a couple versions of this. We have the WNDR 4700 right here. This one has an open slot in the side so you can add on your own hard drive. There's also a WNDR 4720. That one comes with a built-in 2 terabyte hard drive. So here you kind of have the option to install whichever one you want, and the other one comes with it built in. Now, as previously mentioned, this sort of serves 3 separate functions. You can use it for backup, you can also use it as a media server, and of course it is an 802.11 BG or N Wi-Fi router. Now here you have some example of the NETGEAR Genie software. So this software you can install on your computer, also available in the Google Play Store, also on the Apple App Store. And this is how you can connect via your smartphone or a tablet or other device, and you can do stuff like monitor your internet connection, Wi-Fi connection, router settings, set up ready share, parental controls, and you can also view your network map. Also, easy installation, no CD required, so very easy to set up and compatible with some Apple services such as AirPrint. So you can use that to wirelessly print via a USB connected printer that you connect to this device, and you can print straight from your Apple devices. Here on the back is an example of that 3-in-1 connectivity. So backup, first of all, you can automatic and do continuous backup for your PC and your Mac. You can remove the hard drive, of course, and it also features super speed USB 3.0 ports, so you can add additional storage, and you also have an SD card slot, so various options for backing up your data. Sharing your data, so you can set this up as a media server. It's DLNA compatible, so you can stream that media to TVs and game consoles that are DLNA compliant. You can also use your mobile device to play your media, so again, with that included software, you can play that from a tablet or a smartphone. You can also use it as a personal cloud, so you can remotely upload data or files to your home router and the storage built that's connected to your home router, even if you're on the go, as long as you have an internet connection. And of course, you can share your USB hard drive and your multifunction printer. The fact that this actually has a couple USB ports means you can actually do both. It's not just choosing one or the other. Finally, this is a high-speed router, so it's 802.11 BGN compatible. It's dual band, so you get 450 megabits per second on both the 2.4 gigahertz and the 5 gigahertz band. It's optimized for smooth HD streaming and gaming. You get Wi-Fi coverage for larger homes, and then, as previously mentioned, 2 USB super speed 3.0 ports. Finally, here are some more detailed specifications as well as system requirements. I do want to point out that apart from being Windows 7, Vista XP 2000, Mac OS, Unix, and Linux compatible, this is also Windows 8 compatible, and also features support for all the stuff that you can see right there. Let's take a look inside the box to see what is included. We have the Centria router itself, which is right here, and I'm going to finish up with a more close-up look at that. We also have some included documentation. Let me open this up really quick. Let's take a look at what they have provided. Alright, so we have the installation guide, and again, no CD included because no CD is necessary, but this will walk you through basic setup and configuration stuff, such as how to connect your modem to the router, how to connect the router to your computer, and then launching a browser to do the setup and configuration. So some more information right there. Very thorough instructions from NETGEAR. Also some information here on getting the latest firmware. Firmware is sort of a bit of software that resides on the hardware itself, and by updating that you can actually get some enhanced functionality, at times also better compatibility, and sometimes bug fixes. So they've given you some basic walkthrough there for how to update the firmware. Also GNU, public license, and warranty information in that little packet. Here's some information on the Neo TV streaming player. So this is an app that you can use with your smartphone, and you can stream the video or whatever that you have stored on the router directly to that. So even if you're on the go, as long as you have internet connection, of course, 35 free songs plus a free audiobook. And then finally some more information on other NETGEAR products that you might be interested in. Let's take a look down here in the bottom, because I see we have more stuff. Aha, okay. So we have an AC power brick. We have an AC adapter cable right there, so this is a standard computer style AC power cable. Plugs into that, and of course that plugs into the router. We also have an included RJ45 Ethernet cable with even the labeled plugs indicating which end to plug into your router and which to plug into the modem. Now, that doesn't really matter, you can plug in either end, but for those who haven't set up a home network before, that should be helpful. Then finally, we have, this looks to be a blank insert, I'm guessing. I will confirm this in just a moment. And now we're going to take a closer look at the NETGEAR Centria itself. I do want to point out they have given you a unique SSID and network key to log in, so that's kind of nice. They're not going with the default admin password. So do bear that in mind. You should still change and update your password and or SSID as necessary to make sure that your wireless network is secure. Let me just peel off that protective plastic so you can see how nice and shiny this is. And we'll start to go over the details of the product. Now, a few easy access buttons that they have right here on the side. You have this button, which will simply turn your Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, this is Wi-Fi protected setup right there. So if you have a Wi-Fi protected setup wireless adapter, you can use that to pair the devices together. You also have a easy access Wi-Fi on-off button right there, so very easy to turn your entire wireless network on or off with the push of a button. Then we also have a one-touch backup button right there, so if you set up the software, you can use that to automatically back up the data that you've instructed the software to back up. Also, you have a USB 3.0 port here accessible on the side. You also have a built-in SD card reader. Here on the front of the device, which, oh, actually you can see, these are light up buttons down here. They're kind of recessed, but you should be able to still see them. So we have a power button right there. We also have an internet connectivity button right there. We have a Wi-Fi button right there in the middle that will indicate if your Wi-Fi network is on or off. Also a USB button right there. So, I'm sorry, USB light. These are all lights, I should say. These aren't buttons. USB light right there, that'll light up if you have USB connectivity. And then another actual hard drive indicator light, and that one will light up if the hard drive is being accessed, assuming you have one installed, of course. Now, flipping around here to the back, as you can see, plenty of ventilation on this entire router. So we got on either side right here, because routers can heat up at times. Also, you have this built-in stand, so it's going to keep the router upright and make sure that you have plenty of ventilation. With the sort of design here, it's hard to block off any of that, so router should stay nice and cool. Here at the back, we have our connector buttons, so we have another USB 3.0 port. Again, not only do you get the increased bandwidth of USB 3.0, but the fact that you have two ports means you can plug in both some additional storage, and you can also plug in a printer. If you have a USB connected printer, then you can share that over your network with other devices. You also have a built-in gigabit Ethernet hub right there, so 4 ports for that if you want to connect computers directly. You also have, of course, your internet port. You will connect that to your modem that's generally provided by your internet service provider. You have a reset button right there that's recessed, so you can use that to reset the device to factory defaults. Also a power button with indicators of what's on and what's off, so if you need to turn the entire device on or off, you can do it with that. And then, of course, the DC connector button right there for your AC to DC adapter. Now, one of the other great features of this device is, of course, you can install a hard drive. And again, a couple models available. One comes with the hard drive pre-installed. This one has the slot open, so you can install whichever hard drive you might have lying around and accessible. Now, you do need a 3.5-inch hard drive. This is compatible with a couple different widths of hard drives, so that's actually what this little device here is meant for. You can slot this in right here, and essentially that will allow you to install a thinner hard drive, and that will make sure that the hard drive is secure and does not bounce around. I happen to have a full width demo hard drive right here. Bear in mind, you do need a serial ATA compatible hard drive that uses a serial ATA connection, so no older IDE drives in this device. But pretty simple, you slot in the hard drive like so. It will make a connection with the serial ATA power and data connectors back there. Slide that over to lock it in place, and then close that up, and now you have built-in hard drive storage into your router. And that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Once again, this has been the NETGEAR Centria WNDR 4700 all-in-one Wi-Fi router, media server, and automatic backup. I'm Paul with Newegg TV. If you enjoyed today's video, you can find more on our Newegg YouTube channel, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next time.